Fair to say if you're watching golf on TV, you're probably watching bowling on TV. You're watching bowling on TV. Yeah, you're watching fishing on TV. I think it's pretty much a done deal, don't you think? God, you're watching fishing. I mean, you're watching fishing. We have a man sitting in a chair, drinking a beer and relaxing. Watching a man sitting in a boat drinking beer and relaxing.
Manager in transition. No, upgrade this guy. He's got a transition.
Maintenance.
Sales.
Yeah, baby.
He memorized it. I'm impressed. I'm like, where's his card? He's memorized. I know my haircut makes me look weird, and you got the same thing going for you, friend. I appreciate it. I can't believe I'm actually allowed to open for president. That's unbelievable, isn't it? I was talking to him backstage, and he said, I met Sting, and his haircut's worse than yours. So I thought that was pretty nice of him.
Big crowd. Thank you for that warm welcome from all of you. It's I didn't realize there's this many people in here. Huge gathering. I think I want to thank Tim Clue, who's just out here. I'm not sure about that, but I think so. And the Secret Service are working him over right now, and then, but they won't hurt him, believe me.
My mom was great, though, because she would actually announce when she was about to lose it. Did anyone have the mom that was kind enough to do the pre-losing warning announcement? She would walk into the kitchen or the living room. She'd walk in. She'd be like, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You need to listen. You need to listen to me. All right? You need to listen. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. You need to look at me. Are you looking at me? You need to look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look. You need to look at me. Are you looking at me? You need to look at me. Do not look at me.
He had the subject matter nailed and displayed it in a very comical light and basically made fun of Caterpillar, which is something we have never done as a corporation in front of our dealers.
Is
Great.
if you want to Florida.
Want to Florida. I want to Florida. Do you want to Florida? I want to be hot in Florida. That is going to happen. I want to Florida. When we Florida, we will. Is it Floridate? You meant Floridate. Floridate. Okay, let's just start again.
And
I
the
like
dealers, I saw tears coming out of their face laughing at his comedy. It was that effective.
As
Project.
sales managers. Oh, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right. Oh, my God. We have 22 more of these to go. Halloween, always a big day for every kid. It was almost like a religious holiday for a kid until my mom had to work overtime, and she did the worst thing possible. She put my dad in charge of the costuming. You know what happened when your dad takes over costuming? One year you're a hobo, the next year you're a bum. What's the difference? Gee, the eye patch. How'd you come up with the eye patch, Dad? What am I, a bum with astigmatism or a hobo with a lazy eye? Which one am I? He could have cared less. One year, he is so pathetic. He told my brother and I just to go as the next door neighbor. I'm like, I'm not going, Dad. I'm not going as the neighbor. We can't. My brother's like, how do we go as the neighbor? You know what he did? He handed us a monkey wrench, told us to go knocking on doors saying, hey, buddy, you mind if I borrow this? That was the costume, a monkey wrench and a phrase. That's not good. One year he threw us 2 remote controls and a couple of empty cans of beer. Told us to go as him. Now that's pathetic. I'm going around Halloween as my dad.
Hey Tim, Mitch Kaloris from Informant Communications Group. We had nothing but rave reviews about your performance at the conference. The fact that you came in early and customized your act to suit our group really made a big difference toward them having a wonderful time.
If this is your first Special Care Dentistry Association conference, stand up and let's give them a nice round of applause. These are all our first-time attendees. Fantastic. Okay, wait. Remain standing. If This is your last Special Dentistry Care Association. No, I'm kidding. Of course not. It's not. You're going to come back. I mean, especially after that guy, he's going to come back again, and he'll be doing the presentation next year. You can tell. So you got to come back for that. My mom would say things that you couldn't even figure out what she was talking about. She's like, "We need to skedaddle. Let's not dawdle. We've been lollygagging." What are you talking about? Lollygagging. What, I'm choking on suckers? What am I, lollygagging? I'm lollygagging. I'm in 6th grade. My mom's telling me not to dilly-dally. I'm like, gross. How did she find out? That's not right. I'm not going there. That's not right.
Tim, it's Jeannie Doyle, and I just wanted to call and say thank you for performing last week at our Christmas party. And the place was just up for grabs. It was really funny. People were telling me how hysterical you were, and I really appreciate it. You make my job very, very easy. In fact, some of these people swear they must be related to you because they think that you were raised in their family.
Please, stand up and remain standing if you happen to think I look like the little guy off the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon. Some of you are sitting down. It's only because you've never seen it. Would anybody like to give me the famous quote? What did Hermie say?
I want to be a dentist.
I don't want to make toys. I just wanted to be a dentist. Fantastic. Congratulations. You get half-price buffet ticket and some extra peach cobbler at the buffet.
Hasn't discipline totally changed? When we were growing up, it was just like if you did something wrong, you get a little smack, not hard, a little smack, maybe, by a board. Maybe that board had a nail in it. Who knew? Hey, them's the breaks. You go to the hospital, you get a tetanus shot, you come home, whatever you did, you never did again. You're a kid today, you do something wrong, of course, everyone says that you ought to give them time out, and I don't understand how that works. Everyone thinks that that's a good form of punishment. I don't see how time out is actually a punishment. You've done something wrong, and we've decided pretty much as a society that we should provide that child with a break. With just a little more time to sit around and think of some other fancy stuff to make your life miserable. Time out is not punishment, ladies and gentlemen. It is a brainstorming session. You say to your son, "Now that's it, mister. I have had just about enough. Time out." He's thinking, thank God, I couldn't get the curling iron to melt the Crayolas. Dad's underwear won't stay on the dog. I need a break. I'm thinking I'm going to sit here for 15 minutes and come up with stuff that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Like. Help. Fun. Okay, let's start down here at this, he memorized it. I'm impressed. Could you switch with him for just switch here? All right, very good.
Manager in transition. Oh, upgrade this guy.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you. You guys have had a lot of fun. Thank you so very much.